The Headless Horseman. I was moon last night. I was walking John with my daughter. After visiting my sister, the road was almost empty and the only light came from a few lamps. The cold air surrounded us and everything felt strange. I listened silently and heard something. Footsteps, slow at first but heavy. Do you hear that? Less in sound like a horse. At first I saw it was just me. It might be Mason. Maybe someone was in raiding. Nearby, maybe a farmer returning. But the sound came hurrying closer. Stuck, like jaws, striking the ground in a stealthy riding. I dared my daughter's hack trailer and tried to stay hack. Man, just is that? I don't know. Just stay close to me. I could in my pace. My heart began to beat faster. I felt like someone was following us, haunting us from the darkness. I looked behind, but there was no one. Only the empty road, the black trees, and the mixed mountain soaring over the ground. Man, I screamed. Don't look back, king on king. The only sunlight grew closer, so cold that I could feel in the night vast. Then in the distance I saw Sauron. At first I looked like an ordinary rider. But as it came nearer I now fixed some this dark made my bar first. Just solar others were there, just by that border. But this face, just no dead. Get out quickly. My daughter started to cry, and I could bear it like breathing. Began as the sound of jaws became louder and louder. And now in many just like that, I didn't there. Man jar, I almost don't know the road, listen. Every step, feel, be now, just.
The crying a woman La Llorona. It was a dark and quiet night. My friend and we are walking near river. The wind was cold and everything was silent. Did you hear that? Hear what? It sounded like some crying. We stopped for a moment and listen carefully. The crying sound became louder. It's coming from the river. I felt near, but we slow walked closer. Suddenly, we saw woman dressed in white near the water, with each crying. The woman lifted her head and he cried, weak in the night. My children, we are my children. I think that's La Llorona. We feel terrified and started to run. We ran as fast as we could until we reached the room. We looked back. The woman was gone. Did that really happen? I don't know, but the crying sound was real. That night I could forget the sound of their crying. Some people say La Llorona appears near the river at night, and sometimes when the night is very quiet, I feel like I can still hear crying.
The mysterious story. Many years ago, in a quiet village, people began to talk about a strange and frightening legends. They said that on very dark night, when everything was silent, the sound of a horse ride could be heard on the lonely road. Last night I heard a horse ride very fast near my house. I heard it too. Some people say it is the man with the hat who rides through the road at night. The man with the hat? Who is he? No one knows. They say he appeared suddenly and disappeared in the darkness. Suddenly, the sound of horsehood was heard, getting closer and closer. Listen, sound it's coming. Look at him, the man with the hat. The mysterious riding passed through the road without saying a word. His face could not be seen because his large hat covered it. "Wait, how are you?" And just as suddenly as he appeared, the man and his horse disappeared into the darkness. Where did he go? No one knows, but they say he still rides through the roads on dark nights. And that is the terrifying legends of the man with the hat on horseback, the mysterious ray who appear and disappear in the night.
Hagan caso en el colegio, pórtense bien en el colegio.
The Goblin. When I was younger, a neighbor lived next door who said a goblin appeared in her house. I saw it. It was small and fast. At first, no one believed here, but strange things kept happening in the house. After some time, strange things started happening. Every night I hear noises, objects moving by themselves for no reason. The goblin hissed my keys and turned off the light. I watched everything with curiosity, but I was also afraid. One night, I decided to stay away and look on the window. Be careful, suddenly I saw something. A small shadow moving quickly in the dark. Did you say it? Yes, I think the goblin is real. After that night, I could stop thinking about it. So you believe my no? Yes, because something, not everything have a logical explanation. And even today, when I remember that shadow, I feel the same fear.
The Bayor Lady's Legend. In an old colonial city, when night covered the street and the lantern barely illuminate, it is said that the Bayor Lady appears, a mysterious spirit that punishes those who fall into vice or pride. 1. It's very late. You have drunk too much. We shall go home. Don't worry, my friend. I can still walk beside. The night is just beginning. Wait, do you smell that perfume? Yes, it smells like flower. That's strange at this hour. Look over there. I think someone is coming down the street. You're right. Look at the silhouette. It's a woman wearing an elegant dress. But her face is covered with a veil that gives me a bad feeling. Not to me. On the contrary, she looked very beautiful. I am going to talk to her. Juan, wait! Don't follow her. I just want to return her handkerchief. Look, she dropped it. Juan, please come back. Something is not right. Miss, your handkerchief. Wait, let me walk with you. Juan, my grandfather used to say that this is how the covered lady appears. But I just want to see her face. Now, show me your face. Ah, your face! Juan, what happening? This was horrible. I want this. I told you that was the covered lady. From the night on, Juan never went out drunk in the street again. He understood that the perfume, the elegant silhouette, and the handkerchief were only trapped on the mystery Bayor Lady who appears to punish those who are lost in vice. Thank you.
I was a dark and quiet night. I was a dark and quiet night. What? I saw sometime. What?
The Goblin. ¿The Goblin? Ay, no. Grabación número 10.
You tell this harmony was moving, so walking the world where star.
Look over there. At this, someone is coming down the street. You're right. Look at the silhouette. It's a woman.
I strange and frightened day. Ay, no, no me sale. En definitiva, hablar el inglés no es lo mío.
Espera, ¿ya está grabando? Ay, no puede ser.
Did you hear that? Hear what? With. Ay, ya me olvidé nuevamente, me toca repetirlo.